Aguato, blessing of long life. Akaba, welcome. Adupe Oriego, we thank the ancestors for their blessing. I have said before in the series that sometimes the odus are very generic and abstract and apply to a lot of circumstances. Other times the odus appear to be very, very specific, and I find that when a very specific answer is needed for a specific situation, it's remarkable how the odus that come up that address that in an uncanny way. This would be one. This verse is essentially saying that this person needs to uh, manage, develop, and stay connected to their family's business, that it would bring great good fortune. Sometimes people want to go off on their own. Sometimes they do and come back. It's interesting in traditional Yoruba culture, frequently at a naming ceremony, a baby will receive the Orisha of their family, not because that's the main Ori of their, excuse me, Orisha of their Ori, but because everybody in the family needs the help of the business. Pretty simple, pretty basic, and much more so than the diaspora Orishas are related to certain job skills and skill sets in traditional Yoruba culture. The obvious example being blacksmith and Ogun. Osa Obara Muta cast divination for Duro Woju, the child of Jeru Shola. They told him to practice exactly his father's profession. It's pretty clear, straightforward. Duro Woju's progenitors were Awos, and Awos would sit in a particular place. People would come from all walks of life. They would cast divination. Every village, traditional village, has an Egbe Ifa. Some of the elders really have a destiny to stay in the village and keep the community functioning in an effective and productive way. Others, and it's usually a smaller number, have the job of traveling and spreading Ifa and also learning Ifa from different parts of the country. Um, so those that remain seated or at home and have people come to them, he would cast divination for them. He would also chant verses to them. He would ask them to make offerings, and money would be given to the Awo. But since Du Ro Woju did not want any of these things, he started to go around looking for a job. Not until when you follow your father's footsteps would things get better. So this person in resistance to their destiny, which is also the destiny of their family, they were consulting them. He was then they reminded. It was then that they reminded him of the earlier advice. Do Ro Woju then started dancing, rejoice. He was praising his awo. His awo was praising Ifa. Said it was exactly as his woe had predicted. Osabara Muta cast divination for Du Ro Woju, the child of a Jeru Shola. What did we reap in our family? Free gifts. It is free booties that we enjoy in our house. Free gifts. So it's saying great abundance comes from honoring the profession of our ancestors and our immediate family as well. Irea Sheto.